Hi. Those of you who are seeing a pattern in the streams that I stream on particular days may be confused as to why I'm playing Armored Core today and not tomorrow. Well, the thing is, I'm going to be participating in a tournament tomorrow for Armored Core, and I thought that I should do some training. So I did some training earlier today and then spontaneously realized, wait a minute, I'm losing. I think it's been a bit too long where I've not actually played as Tidewater that much. So I need to relearn how to win. But this stream is sort of an emergency bonus stream, even though it takes up a regular stream slot. In order to make sure that I can actually, like, relearn all the muscle memory and tactics and knowledge of Tidewater in anticipation of tomorrow's tournament. As for what I'll do tomorrow, I don't know. I might just do the normal... Wait a minute. Okay, you know what? Forget everything. It just occurred to me that I do actually play Armored Core on Monday normally. I had a plan where I would do it tomorrow instead to train for the tournament, but then I lost a lot today and then panicked about it. Thus leading me to do it today anyway, and I might also do it tomorrow, who knows. Please don't mind me, I'm losing my mind. Regardless of all that, hello, how are you doing? I'm currently losing quite a bit. It's kind of a bother. And everything is just... It's fine, everything is fine, nothing is a problem. Please just sort of believe me. Everything's broken, by the way, in case you were wondering.
Destroyed. Concluding evaluation. Well done.
I don't know what's going on, but it's not. So, how y'all doing today? Everything good? I hope so. It might not be. Everything's broken and I don't know why. It's just all weird today. Either way, we gotta get our bearings somehow. So today, we have one objective, and it's to just fight a lot of real people. Best way to do that is in rank. You may notice that my rank is slightly increased from last time you saw. This is a consequence of me training. Originally, I was just going to be like, I'll just fight as Joyous Guard off stream so that I don't actually gain progress. But then I started doing good as Joyous Guard. And then today I was like, I need to do some emergency training, rank be darned. And then I just started losing. So everything's backwards. Joyous Guard is my main. Tidewater is... It's struggling. But we gotta start somewhere, and here we are. So, beginning, we have a classic sort of mid-range, close-range Kite Lord with missiles. Something that in my training earlier today I saw quite a bit of. Okay. Like, you see what's going on here? It doesn't make sense. And showed up with two not Uzis and just obliterated me. I know, Thega. I'm as distraught as you are about this. I think we've entered a very different meta. People are actually good at dodging me. I hate this. I don't think, like, it doesn't hurt to, I mean, it does hurt to lose, but I think the thing that hurts me the most is that it doesn't look like my opponent tried. Like, they're just sort of, like, casually floating in the air like it's no big deal and just slowly whittle me down to oblivion. And that's embarrassing. Gotta relearn things. I've got to learn new things. It's a whole ordeal. Oh, hey, there you go. I see you've taken double, kind of more so Uzis than not, and have Mythals. I'm worried that you have betrayed me. Okay. I can still do this. I can still beat you. It's a consolation. Okay, I've stopped being able to hit you. This is the problem. Get hit! Thank you. Oh boy. Yeah, I think I've lost my ability to, like, snipe down evading targets. It was something I always struggled with, but the old meta, I think, was like bulky, heavy double shotgunners that just sort of existed. But now people are learning how to dodge, and I don't know how to respond to this.
AP at 50%.
GG's to you. It's very different than what you usually do. There was not a single earshot to be seen. Netcode do be a weird thing. Got like numbers and data and stuff. If you ever have to deal with netcode, just keep in mind that you have to deal with time travel. Like, it's innately involved. The protocols to deal with time travelers shall be invented by people who do networking code. Shouldn't have melee kick, but that's okay.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Yeah, this is another example of that occurring. Okay.
Percent. AP at 30%.
Okay, we got something. This is the training I need. If I'm gonna be fighting people like this in the tournament, I need to know. I need to know what to do. And apparently what I need to do is shoot doggone.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Oh. Ah! Okay, I think I'm relearning how to, like, passively dodge my opponent's shots, at least. Gotta kind of do the serpentine. Something that's very, very available to Tetra because of your very high hover acceleration. You can very much dodge stuff just by shimmying back and forth. Not even because it messes with the FCS, because it doesn't really, but it kind of does. But because you can... Like, the bullet does not have infinite speed. And you have near infinite acceleration. So it will lead you correctly, and then it will lose. But again, another person that just sort of flies and shoots. That's much better. Okay. We're figuring it out. So I think staying back, keeping them in my peripheral, actually using the soft lock in order to get the Majestic to track good, makes it more reliable, but we need to be careful that we don't get too close or it doesn't get too wily. We back up, do that. The Majestic. Hit him with this move.
AP at 30%.
Okay, so they have a trick up their sleeve. And then I just completely failed to lock onto them ever again. But that's okay. I wonder if I would benefit from actually getting a shield. Like, ditch one of the Trunos, have a shield there. Ow. You're seeing what's happening here, though. This struggle. I should be happy. This lets me play Armored Core for longer before getting to the pain zone of S rank. I could just keep playing this game again because I'm bad at it again. We gotta learn, we gotta focus up. I got 2 days to prepare for this tournament, and one of those days is today. Okay, interesting. They got the bubbles this time. Means that to a certain extent they want to stay close to me. Because those bubbles do not have the best range in the universe. Yeah. They just hunted me down. I don't know what to do about this. I know my FPS struggles because I'm trying to make the Trunos, like, shoot soon. Okay. It really is about not missing. I mean, obviously. If it were me, my shots would hit the enemy. feel like I'm being attacked by a bee. And my only option for destroying them is a bazooka. Even a shotgun would work better at swatting a bee. I know, right? He just sort of flies around, shoots bubbles at me. I'm gonna have to, like, relearn what it means to attack my enemy. It's wild. Okay, we got a good one. Yeah. The requirements for hitting someone have changed significantly. Can't hit me, I'm too far away.
AP at 50%.
There we go.
AP at 30%.
There we go! Okay. Yeah, okay. Soft lock is crucial. Like, you need it. And this is going to be an uphill battle because this seems to be what everyone's using now. Approximately. Reasonably light legs and arms so they can go fast. Really heavy cores so they can block damage and have decent stability. Rapid fire impact weapons at medium range. Damaging missiles, other missile. Like, this is the structure. This is the type of enemy we need to... It's a double shot! It's the same person, but it's a double shotgunner. I can work with this. Kinda. But I can work with it. That was like a jumping slash! How'd he do that? Did he run over some terrain? That was awesome! That was a really cool finisher. Much better. What you want to see. Someone approaching you, they approach you, you approach them, they get approached. There's an approach to this. Ooh, interesting. Got him. It was close, but I got him. That's 2 in a row. So some details on the tournament, because the tournament is real, and if you're watching me, it's either because you're Thega, or you're somebody who plays Armored Core and found this stream accidentally. The tournament in question is and let me see if I can get the details for this quick. The Jank Classic 2, as hosted by Jin Kumon. Possibly Gen Kumon. Not certain. But that is for me tomorrow. At an evening time I don't exactly remember. And there will be fights. There's also a $15 prize pool. So if you want to win $15, there you go. The tournament itself, like the format, is a blind build format, I think it's called. I don't remember the exact name, but the exact details are you can basically swap out your AC completely between fights, between individual rounds in a fight against somebody, even. So it's a basic massive mess, which is different from what I'm used to in tournaments, which is a build lock format. Wherein your AC is not only predetermined, like locked in for a fight, but predetermined by the tournament organizer. So like everyone knows what you have before they even know that you're their opponent. I feel like my opponent is completely snuffed out by my particular strategy. Because, like, the main tournaments I participated in were the Jank Cup. And the Speed Cup associated with it. So this is very different for me. Ooh, they're adapting. That was a very straightforward opponent in that they moved in a straight line, which turned to my advantage. So I have been wondering if I can sort of play around with faking out my opponent in what kind of AC I build. Like, if I go into match 1 as Joyous Guard and match 2 as Tidewater or something like that, it might make me lose because Joyous Guard I don't think is as effective of an AC as other ACs, especially Tidewater, because Joyous Guard is so very hampered by its low range. Something to consider, though. Ooh. This is a... It's like a quad shotgun, but there's only 2 shotguns. So it's like a double shotgun, but it's basically a quad shotgun. Interesting. That seems to be like the 2 things you see. My opponent's either like a double shot, my opponent's like doing shotgun stuff, or they're doing mid-range Uzi stuff. I don't even see many like close range, like long range orbital missile platforms anymore. I wonder where my opponent went. Are they hiding somewhere? Did I see a weird... No, like really, where did they go? Oh, there they are. Hi. Ooh, their combo is fierce. Cool. Do you think they intended to not find me for a minute? Or do you think that was just a pure accidental goof on both of our parts? Oh, there they are. Ooh. I'm a corpse. I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of sitting here, like, desperately thinking in my mind, like, what do I change? What needs to shift? Do I completely rethink how I go into a fight? Do I evolve Tidewater into a completely different... Like, I don't know. There's an uncertainty here. Bothers me. I want to know what to do. I mean, I know what to do there. And then sometimes something like that will happen, and everything goes right. Man, there's no safe harbor in the battlefield, huh? Maybe it's a sign I'm remembering. That I understand once more what to do. Ah, shotgun person from earlier is back. I'm gonna call like a basho with like really thin arms and legs everywhere else. I'm gonna call that like a box frog. And this is vaguely named after this one AC I saw during my training, which was just like that, but it was also like the Gundam cardboard box meme. Oh, I juked him. I juked him. That was an intentional juke. Also, good job on me using the assault armor to disengage, something that assault armor is not typically known for. Okay, I solved it. Feel good about that, particularly because I've won against an opponent I previously lost against. Like, that denotes theoretical improvement. An archetype of an AC that I'm more wrapping my mind around. Comprehending it. Solving it. And look here. It's the same person, but they've gotten a bulkier double shotgun AC. Now including a shield, it seems. Wonder what that fourth weapon is. Probably a missile. For those pesky opponents. Actually, knowing the open faith double shotgun style, it might be the 10-cell missile specifically. That's just going to be a great prediction if I'm right. Because the idea is that you shoot the missiles and then your assault boost in, and then like the missiles force you forward in order to be put into the loving embrace. No, it's something else. It's the laser missile thing. Wait, no, it's all missiles. I was mistaken. That wasn't a shield at all.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Oop, I got hit by so many different directions there. But what I tried to do there near the end is I tried to get so close to my opponent that their shotgun shot behind me. Because, like, that's a thing. I guess so. I call it more of a circus, but if we want circus, look no closer than circus, as piloted by Chatty Stick. Should have maybe used the Trunos there. I wanted to be a bit more... Okay, kick me, get the heck out. Back. Okay, you know what? That's okay.
At 30%.
Good! Very good, very good. Okay, so they're getting a bit craftier on the approach. So I need to get craftier on this approach. I need also to be careful of my energy. Maybe quick boost less? Just whatever it takes to stop them in their tracks, you know? I didn't explode in time! Darn it. Oh well. We were getting it. We kind of had all the pieces we wanted. Ooh, R. That's a letter. I think I thought someone called A earlier. Maybe they're related. Got him. So this person's very evasive, but they're a very simplistic evasion where they're just trying to get away from me. The Trinos are going to be very effective. I can try and get the Majestic shot off, but I also think that I'm having some success simply trying to chase them down. How did I miss that? I'll wait you out, buddy. Nice. So I think my biggest weaknesses are from people who, like, are dodging around me at supremely close range. Especially if it's slightly vertical. The jumper vertical jumps with the Uzis. To an extent, the big, heavy Zimmerman shotgunners, because they just assault boost and they keep assault boosting. Ooh. Pretty heavy-duty bipedal for Vientos. I'm gonna expect they're gonna be real close range, really vertical. We gotta figure that out. Is the solution just not let them get that close? Oh, they have a shield. I did the gamble and it paid off. Phew. I think the solution is to just not let them get close. Back up. I need to remind myself that Tidewater is best when the enemy is approaching you, but never quite reaches. Core expand that shield was actually their greatest mistake. Because I was reloading every weapon. I could not capitalize on it. And then they shielded, which gave me free reign to assault armor, which then gave extra time for everything to reload, and I won for it. Cool. Good stuff, good stuff. Surviving. This is, I think, generally good, because I need to relearn how to fight opponents in Tidewater. I've been slacking because in my mind, I was like, oh no, I'm too good at Tidewater. I want it to be fun and interesting. Look at what that's brought me. It's made me completely rusty and untrained. My own hubris. Matchmaking is canceled for some reason. It wasn't me, but sometimes it just doesn't work. But that's fine, because we're back. We're back and we're training for the tournament. Hey, you know what? I'm looking in the list of users right now, and I'm seeing Colton Games TV, who I fought in a previous stream. And now they're here, which is cool. So hello to you. Okay, we're back with the Viento guy. Okay, interesting. So the shield is an interesting factor. It kind of gives them time to keep approaching me. Hi. I know, and I found you lurking. Hold on, I gotta fight this person real quick.
50%.
You know, they don't try and dodge as much when they're shielded, which is a great time to actually hit them. Okay, okay. Solved it. Yeah, I fought you, and then I looked and saw that you were real, and so I gave you a shout out, and now you're here as a consequence of all of our actions. Ain't that nice? I'm panicking. I panicked. I stopped panicking. whoa. He kicked me into a wall. He used the scaffolding to decapitate me with that force. Oh, there's a lot of people here today. That's unexpected.
At 30%.
That was a good call on their part. That was a great call on their part. Fantastic call being made. Wait, who got it? Who got it? Who got it? Who got it? What happened? That was a tie. No, I didn't get credit for it. Hey, Pianui, hello. You just came into a incredible almost tie. Pianui, to give you the context for what's going on, there's a tournament tomorrow, and I suddenly realized I'm bad at the game again. So I'm emergency training. Normally today I would be doing something like Arena Royale or fighting as Joyous Guard for the fun of it, but yeah, this is my retraining arc. I need to be in the hyperbolic chamber to experience high gravity. That's what we're up to. Ooh, Pistol Wooger, they are gonna punch me. They are so gonna punch me. And by punch me, I mean boxing glove me. I don't mean armless punch. I mean the boxing glove punch. The haymaker. Okay, so they're currently struggling by the fact that they don't want to approach me, and I'm okay with not approaching them. Oh. Ooh, nice shield, nice shield. We're holding steady, though. Got him. Okay. Yeah, you do like the boxing glove, Wooger. I remember this about you and your bunny mix. I've also been thinking about, like, becoming a anchor of the Armored Core community as well, doing, like, tournaments or hosting public lobbies on, like, a dedicated public lobby server thing. Oh, I'm out of power. Yep, I knew it! I got punched! Ow. I would guess many things of what you like about Armored Core, but please tell me what you are alluding to specifically. It is how we met. It's actually how I've met a lot of cool people. Got him! I got close near the end. Ew. Fierce opponent. Fierce opponent. Having played as Joyce Guard for quite a bit, a slightly more armored AC, I'm starting to realize just how fragile and unshielded Tidewater is. It does not take much to destroy me. That's kind of how I've always fought. Why do I need armor if I'll just never get it? Laudable goal. Ooh, it's me, but not. Let's see, they got missiles, they got the Coral Gun, they got the Uzi. Exactly. The only reason I have the armor I do is because I've kind of hit the Lammergeier Legs' hover speed limit. They nerfed it. There's like a cap on the max speed, and now I can't reach it anymore. Well, and now I reach it innately. Ooh!
AP at 30%.
Okay, this one's tricky. Yeah, this one's tricky. Vega, you say that, but you used to be like a pure Basho main for a long time. I'll just wait. I'll just wait. Whoa! Here, I was thinking I was hitting you, but you hit me! Okay. Yep.
AP at 50%.
I'm just gonna go up close and hit him with the explosive thrower. Never mind, I'm gonna lose. Darn it. I don't have pulse, you chump. I have assault armor. Ah, frick, I let the pre-roll happen. Hold on, we gotta take a 3-minute pause. And in that pause, I'm gonna put on terminal armor and try to go into team matchmaking, because that's funny. I'm still stuck at C rank. Oh, I should totally make the expand, like, remember to use the expansion, the core expansion. That'd be really funny. Okay, so now that we are here, okay, maybe let's take this time in between advertisement segments to discuss the general strategy involved. I just looked at the chat. There are so many people here. I'm not used to this. How did they all find me? Why are they looking for me? How do they know? What the heck? We have a fight! I never could have expected this. How the heck do we actually have a team fight? Oh man. 2 missile lords and a shotgun ear. Oh man, it's been a while since I was here. What do you mean you helped? What did you do, Lark? Oh wait, you probably went on to like the social medias and did social media-y stuff. Thank you for that, by the way. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna see if I can do my best to destroy. Oh, I'm being targeted. Okay, well, I got taken down. That's fine, that's fine. We're fighting, we're going. It's been a while since I did a team fight. I think the last team fight I did was in a custom, not like actual modded, but just like self-imposed challenge game mode, where there's like 2 tanks and 4 other guys, and you have to like kill the tank, and that declares your victory. Wait.
AP at 30%.
Ah, they got me. We got someone. Okay, got that one. Let's get that one. We got that one. Where's number 3? There they are. Quick, charge them while there's only one. Got him. Come on, we're pulling it back. Wait, I'm alone.
AP at 30%.
I lived it! I did the correct move! Okay, maybe I wasn't the best provider for the team, but I still got points. That was unexpected. Wow, we got a real team fight there. Cool. Alright, back to sync. Wait! Don't forget to remove the terminal armor. Put back on the assault. I sometimes forget. Okay. I know this is like a terrible, like... I kind of want there to be just like a lobby room. Like everyone in the lobby just sort of sits in the fights. Just like... I want like VR chat, except instead of it being VR and VR chat, it's Armored Core 6 and everyone's just like around in their ACs chilling. Do like fun. Yeah, I want a fighting game lobby. Where I'll just sort of like goof around, quick boost like a nut job. Just back and forth like boom, boom, boom. And then, like, 2 people can team up to, like, declare a fight against each other, and then that fight happens. I'm not even paying attention to who my opponent is. Who's my opponent? The Revenant. Cool name. I approve. You're doing a good job dodging. Then you shielded. Could have pressed the advantage. Chose not to. Wait, aren't you basically just, like, almost Walter? Yes. How much health do you have? It's 0 now. Well, I assault armored badly, but that's okay. Just dodge for a little bit. There we go. Cool stuff. If I may speak on the stream business side of things, I'm really interested to see how much ad revenue I get from this stream because I had so many people during an ad break. I don't mean that in this sort of like, ooh, I'm gonna get so much money kind of way, but I just mean that in a sort of, wow, this has never happened before. I wonder what it's like. I'm gonna get 10 cents instead of 5. Hilarious. As much as being famous is my goal, I don't think I'm ready for it. I'm not prepared. I'm gonna get 2 nickels and I'm gonna rub them together to make a sound of 2 nickels rubbing together. Gonna be great. Hello. Could have charged it. That's okay. What's your plan there? You wanted to shoot me with your bullets? Too bad. Ooh, yeah, hit me with my bullets. That's bad for me. Fixed it. Solved it. We're good. Oh, wait, did they have assault armor? I couldn't tell if the shield showed up. It made the shieldy noise, but it didn't show the shieldy bubble. At least from what I could see from my angle. Is there just like a really awkward oh no, it's the spotlight. Okay, that's what that is. I just discovered a brand new characteristic of this particular map.
50%.
Cool. They never expect the assault armor. That's my greatest advantage, I feel. The fact that everyone does not expect me to have assault armor, I can truly ambush them with it. Because, like, I'm a lammer guy, or I hover in the sky, there's a pre-existing preconception that what I do is I fly really far away and just stop everyone from doing anything. So when I start charging up to do a thing, they think I'm shielding and they want to just, like, try and get close and attack me before I get shielded or, like, damage my shield a little bit. But that's when they realize, oh no, and then I explode. I was talking to Antares the other day, and I made a little fun diagram that sort of explains the logic. Because Antares does not use assault armor, and assault armor is not the meta. So I made a little funny diagram. Antares, if you remember, was one of the people I fought in an earlier stream when doing the ranked panic rush. Well, the stream before the ranked Panic Rush. To clarify. The language barrier is a little bit of a struggle. Particularly because I don't know as much Japanese as they know English, and I feel bad about it. And all of the, like, information and, like, useful resources they have to give me are in Japanese. So it's a struggle. But I made a funny diagram, and it was funny, and they liked it.
50%.
Uh-oh. Yep, there I go. We landed at the same time. That's a Galilean truth right there. I'm looking the wrong way. Or looking very much the wrong way. Okay, my plan is to sort of like pin them in a corner. That way they can't escape.
AP at 50%.
Man, they can like, they're like masters of both worlds.
At 30%.
Yeah, they can kite and they can kite. They can truly float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. Continuing with the bee metaphor from earlier. It's really inconvenient. I feel like I got rubber banded against my will. They kept back, so I had to go forward, then they went super forward and just started being me. They went buzz buzz, and I ran out of options. Ooh. Couldn't really tell what the back weapons were, but the front weapons were telling. Mid-range bullets. Oh, you were eager there, weren't you? Got him. Okay, I'm understanding their flow of combat. Nice. I feel like we've entered a sort of stable equilibrium where I'm not rolling over everything, but I am making incremental progress forward, which is about the skill level I had previously. So that's fine. It means that we're backed up to a operating standard level. But I would like to go beyond, because this is a tournament. This is like people who play Armored Core, who like go out of their way to be like, I'm gonna fight the best of the best, and then not lose that often. Big, what the heck? This is Joyous Guard, except you've added earshots, and the name was very long, and I need to read that really quickly. Hold on. Hold on, let me just get my heckin' reading on over here. That is Tepid Eventide. Oh, sorry, no, Tepid Eventide. There we go. Figured it out. So what's the story here? The fact that you've named it Tide is telling, except this is Joyous Guard. It's also dead. You used every single letter available to you in writing a name. You fool. Do not! Core expansion right next to me. You are the one who showed up with a bootleg Joyous Guard. I'm looking at this. Let me see this. Double duck it, double duck it. We've got an earshot. We've got the laser, but that's the blender one, yeah? Like that's a really big spin to win. Not the rusty blender, but the Hawkins blender. I feel like the ducats would work a lot better if you were actually close to me when you used them. You were using them at some pretty long ranges. Let's see here. FCS is the Walt, which is the like mostly mid-range kind of one. Okay, that makes sense. Generator is VP20C, can't really that pulse armor. Alba knocked arms. Okay, yes, you are technically turned into a pulver at close range. But only kind of, because the thing that can hit you at close range is the explosive thrower. You think I can target a Majestic at point blank range? I can barely see at point blank range. So either you survive the explosive thrower attack, just by nature of you having not been staggered yet a little bit, or you jump. You do a little hop over it at the perfect time, and I'm basically out of weapons to hit you with. That's the secret. Now that I think about it, I wonder how good or bad I would do against a reverse joint compared to a bipedal of the same design. Like, is that super jump better for dodging the explosive thrower? Because, I don't know, I fought a lot of normal people, didn't seem to need it. Look who it is! It's someone else with double pistols and a blade! This will be your stand-in. Well, I bundled the punish, but that's okay. Okay, reload. I'm too fast. I got the quick draw with the Majestic. They don't got time to shield up. I'm gonna bazooka them. I don't know if anyone in attendance has read the book Thrawn of the Disney canon. Not one of the, like, Legends books, like Heir to the Empire or whatever. But what just happened there, I want to make a reference to that, or I want to make a reference to the book. but I don't want to spoil the book, because it's pretty late into the book when what I'm thinking of happens. But if you ever read the book, and you get to that part, and you remember what just happened there, I think you will find it is a very funny joke. I stalled on the core expansion. That was probably a mistake. I should have core expansioned earlier. I don't know why, for some reason I thought it could survive through it, but then I looked at my health and I was like, oh no, I can't survive through it, so I should core expansion. Unfortunately, because I was so late, the fact that I couldn't survive through it came into full force and I just got obliterated. I recommend the Thrawn trilogy and the other Thrawn trilogy. I haven't read the Legends Thrawn trilogy yet, but Acela wants to with me.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Got him. We're trying to make like a reading club of just the two of us. Anyway, yeah. Timestamp that part, and then go read Thrawn, and then come back, and you will understand the joke I would make, and you will find it to be very clever and interesting. I'm making book recommendations. The rematch. Okay, this person is menacing. They're very good at staggering me. And then that blade combo is pretty lethal. So I do need to be careful. Keep them at range. Do a little bit of a shimmy to dodge the pistols, I think. You fool!
50%.
He fooled. He fooled. He won't make that mistake again. Ooh, nice moves there. Yeah, you weren't surviving this, buddy. Farewell. Oh, we're almost back to A4 hyphen. And then S. Maybe I should actually occupy S rank. If I really want to go into the grinder and become good at Armored Core 6, it may be necessary. I'm just a little afraid of how I will change as a result of this. Will I still use Tidewater? Will I do some other thing? I want to keep with Tidewater. I like Tidewater. It's fun to play. And other people seem to like playing against it. At least from my experience. Another double pistol. A lot lighter weight, possibly more evasive. Be careful of that. Okay. Well, their health deficit is working to our advantage. And they're not doing much to dodge me. They're also not really doing much to engage. It's like they want to stay mid-range. Despite having double pistols. I wonder what core expansion they had. It wasn't terminal, obviously. And given the fact that they never shielded up, I have to imagine it was... No, it was pulse armor. I feel like a lost opportunity. I suppose they were B rank. Well, either way we proceed. It seems kind of cruel to have an A4 hyphen fight a B rank. Just trying to promote. But I guess that's the peril of promotion. It's a question of, do you vaguely fit in with the next rank's level of skill arbitrarily? Ooh. Okay. Melee, tracking missile, some gun I don't recognize. This is gonna be interesting. Nothing from the core expansion department. Interesting. Got him. Given their black, they were an S rank once. It's not today. Kind of entering into the general momentum of things. Like we're going, we're fighting the matches. Like I feel like maybe we're good. If we're back to being good, we'll have to see. If we want a better training partner to see just what my limits are, we gotta go to S rank for that. Oh, I swarmed through the earshot. Sorry, Songbird. Ow. Alright, let's see what we can do here. You missed. Oh my goodness, I did not expect that to work. I thought I was bungling it because I delayed my assault armor, but no, that Majestic flew perfectly into the shield, captured the explosion, and then he just got ruptured to oblivion. Good damage. Got him. Didn't expect the charged explosive thrower. Cool. How's everyone else doing? I would like to know. I see you're back with a bigger shotgun and a Majestic instead. Now this is Tidewater, kinda. Also, tell me about the name you've chosen for this. I know it has Tide in the name, but that might just be personal conceitedness. Tell me about Tepid Eventide, if that is how you pronounce it. Oh, okay. Hi. Okay, let's fight. I'm gonna shoot. I shot. Alright. It doesn't help what kind it is! Oh boy. No. That particular move, like, visually looks disrespectful. Because I'm quick boosting forward and to the left of them while firing the explosive thrower, which kind of looks like I'm doing a sort of drive-by slap. Like I'm just like bashing them off the side of the head with the explosive thrower's casing. Okay, you got good timing on that. My explosive thrower did not connect. You have made me staggered. You have missed with the blender. Boom. I missed. That did not miss. You have fought well. I'm going to walk slowly towards you. Bit too fast. You gotta get that menacing slow walk. You have gotten closer, both physically in that you were closer to my AC in your attacks, and also I'm getting more damage to buy you, and soon my AP will actually go to a negative number, and then you win. That's the rules of Armored Core 6 combat. We're back. It's R again with a heavier cannon this time, I think. I don't remember exactly. Sometimes I remember the AC more than the pilot identity. Sometimes I remember the pilot identity more than the AC. It was easy for R because I'd made a joke about the name. But, like, it came naturally. Nowhere near range to punish that, especially without the Majestic. The Majestic could have done it, but I did not have the Majestic available to me in that attack.
AP at 50%.
Ooh. Play this a little more gently. Hit it. I think I need to remember patience. Firing my weapons as fast as I can does not guarantee their actual damage per second output is good, because I miss if I do that often. I need to look for opportunities in the psychology of my opponent. I need to sort of trick him out like this. That's a good one. Want to reset this engagement? Let's reset this engagement. You hit the ground, buddy. You hit the dirt, buddy! That was a clever joke I made because it used the different possible meanings of that expression. One, in that he fired a projectile but it struck the ground, and the second in that he collided with the ground, thus creating a good one-liner at the end of that fight, generated by basically just reiterating what I said earlier and letting the context differ. That's some advanced wordplay stuff. Sometimes, like, I have heard that you're not supposed to explain a joke, but I feel like the problem with explaining a joke is that you're using the explanation as a substitute for the joke, like you're trying to scramble to make the joke, the original joke, land. But when I explain a joke, it's mostly for the joy of the engineering. Like, when I explain a joke, it's like opening up a pocket watch and staring at all the cool gears and being like, oh, check out what all these do. They, like, rotate, and there's this little clicky thing that goes back and forth. And that way it's more of like a casual, chill satisfaction kind of environment. That is not going to help you, buddy. I'm going to try and not use the assault armor just to hide it for round 2. Like, I could have very easily let him approach me and exploded, but I want to make sure he doesn't know about it, so that it will land real hard next time. I respect the psychology of this game. Sometimes, you can't outpower your enemy, you can't outspeed them, you can't outdamage them, you can't outmaneuver them. But sometimes you can definitely outsmart them. 50%. Like so. Part of the fun. let's see our next opponent. In the next opponent, though, it's ooh, and it's ooh. Another of the letter family. As far as Daisy's build, it's pretty interesting. Close range weapons I would describe for the arms. For the back, I wasn't paying enough attention. Whoa! That was a very, very cautious application of a shield.
AP at 50%.
Oh, I got stabbed. Goodness. Look, I'm just gonna approach you, buddy. Gotcha. I actually don't want to be as close to my opponent as this. I'm gonna back off. Because, like, I am worried about their Doom combo, which is the Wooger. It woogs. And they're eager enough to go towards me. Good job with the shield, buddy. Let's get my EN back so I can hit you. Not even a pulse. General progress, though. I think part of the situation is that there are particular situations where I struggle immensely. Where I am simply... Like, there are some particular pitfalls where if I'm in this situation, I'm in deep trouble. One of them is my opponent is really close to me and I have no ammo and I have no EN and, like, I'm just stuck. Because my instinct to dodge is to jump a lot of the time. And if I jump, my EN gets recovered a lot slower. So I kind of have to just sit there and take it, but I really don't want to sit there and take it, because sitting there and taking it is how I get hit. That's kind of the taking it part and what that's about. My opponent has gotten real afraid of me, it would seem. Oh, I was on the edge of stagger there. Got him. They hit me with the Wooger, which, unfortunate, but I got him. At least it didn't hit me with it while I was staggered. That would have been deadly. Good stuff from Ooh, though. And there we have it. The third U in their AC's name. Composed from the 3 fights we are having. Also have a good time, Thega. Thank you for the training, and thank you for the training. Where'd you go? There you go. They've gotten so desperate to avoid me. And it's probably gonna work. Success. Victory. Gonna go over there, gonna use cover to hide. I basically should just get on top of a building and start tracking them down. I think there were a few times there where if they went for the Ruger punch, they might have devastated me. But the reluctance to do so actually plays to my advantage. It means I can be close to them and not get hit, which is good. I kind of wonder what things would have been like if I had gravitated towards Tidewater as an AC design during the campaign. It's not something that could have actually happened because, one, the Lammergeyers were not out when I did the campaign. Two, you don't get the True Nose until, like, loop 3 of the campaign. And 3, I don't know. Other considerations. But at the same time, Tidewater feels like a natural progression of the one main AC I have, which was, at the time, Civil Protection, which I renamed to Barrel Express. So maybe I did do that in a way. Completely bungle shot. I'll hit you with that.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Oh, I did not expect that shot to hit, but I'm thankful it did. Yeah, when they're evasive, they focus purely on defense, I struggle a little bit. Got him with the melee. They weren't expecting the melee. Good fight, good war, good battles galore. We've accidentally entered into the once every hour ad break, unfortunately. And I would have backed out to go to a prop. Oh my goodness, it's the Wooger Lamb. I tried to make an energy-oriented Lammergeier type thing. I called it a Cella. Not a Cella like A-S-C-E-L-L-A, but like A-C-E-L-A. It didn't really work that well. Maybe this person cracked the code. Then again, I think I was like too focused on being pure energy, so if I had like missiles or something, it might have worked better. How did... That second one seemed like awkwardly delayed.
At 30%.
Got him. They'll be moving on to Wasp version 2 in no time. After all, necessity is the mother of invention. In like a really roundabout way, that was almost like a really impolite thing for you to say. You missed. You got hit. Actually, I think I would recommend to them to swap the missiles for the True Nose. That might give them a good long-range option. I think they put too much stake into the Woogers, despite the fact that they were basically operating a slightly inferior shotgun design. Because, like, if your goal is to hit them with the punch, then that's basically acting as a kind of stagger for you. Because you can do that 1-2 hit. But with a shotgun, you can, like, hit them afterwards. That's sort of the same kind of problem that I encountered when I was trying to make it. Ooh, let's see if they adapted. They have not adapted the build. They have adapted their playstyle, I would hope. Let's see. 'Cause aside from the slightly annoying missiles and their ability to dodge well at long ranges, I'm not really bothered by anything they're doing. Hit him with that. Hit him with that. They want it so bad, but they can't get it because they can't approach in any safe way. I kicked them to death. I kicked them and they fell over. I appreciate the effort, though. It takes a lot of commitment to try and pilot an AC like that. I hope they do find a way to make it work, because I am also interested in finding a way to make it work. Ooh, double stun. And they have Basho arms, and they better have Basho arms for a reason. So I'm gonna assume that they have a melee weapon, maybe? Or they have this diabolical scheme, which involves punching me a lot. That's just sort of what you have to assume when they have Basho arms. Even if you can't see the melee weapon, you have to assume they're gonna melee you. Because, like, that's what you do with the Basho arms. Aside from looking really cool because they kind of are like big and blocky and they're kind of nice. I like the Basho arms aesthetically on a lot of ACs. Like, it is possible to make a really good looking AC with Basho arms as part of the equation. Joyous Guard was my attempt to make a sort of, well, not the original Joyous Guard, the current Joyous Guard. Was my attempt at making a sort of knight. It's why it's named Joyous Guard to an extent. And having, like, those square, blocky arms makes it look like you're wearing some plate mail. Like, it properly goes with the effect I'm looking for. But yeah, the Basho arms, something like Mind Alpha Core. I've kind of got the Melander legs working for that as well, and then like the Howl head for that, like, that thing, that hair thing that goes on top of Knight helmets sometimes. Proper suit of armor. Okay, so that wasn't Wasp again. I am going to show you the Acela AC that I made. I made two. One was pure electric oriented, and then one was an even more strict kind of Schneider adherence. You can kind of see that it's basically just a full Lammergeier with facons and Woogers, which might have a place somewhere. And then the more general electric was still double Wooger, but I also had the whip and, like, one of the missiles. So yeah, that was my attempt at that. Do you know how Tetras and tanks can fire like bazookial weapons without having to stance up? I was thinking that, like, since Tetras and tanks both sort of basically get that benefit, I was wondering if maybe the tanks could go a little bit of a step further by allowing them to not only not stance up, but also not reorient themselves. Because, like, you still need to fire one at a time for, like, the hose to go through, even if the legs don't have to actuate and you don't have to stand still. But I'm thinking, what if a tank could just fire 2 bazookas at the exact same time as if it were double shotgun? That'd be cool. Maybe that would ruin the balance, but cool. Imagine a tank firing double ear shots, double busy at the exact same time. That would be wild. I've kind of entered subconscious flow state for this fight in particular. But I kind of got slowly pulled out of it when none of my shots were hitting for a long time there. So I'm back. But I miss. Did I win? Yes. I'm cognizant enough of that fact, at least. Yo, maybe we might have a chance at promotion here. If I get an S rank, I think I'll declare my training a success. Because it means I've come back to my general form. But then what the heck am I going to do for the next month and a half? Probably fight an S rank, do Arena Royale, I don't know. So many options. Ooh. Interesting. So I just figured out how to transcribe their name into a proper sentence. It said B rank only, no meta. So does that mean they're not going to fight me? Or will they change their name to A rank only, no meta later? I don't know. Maybe it's their name they use when they're hosting a custom lobby. Like, the custom lobby only accepts B ranks who are not in the meta, who are not using meta builds. Well, their high altitude is making it tough for me to hit them. I respect that, at least. thought I had cover. I didn't have cover. Oh, that was close. That was a razor edge of success and defeat. And I thought I had victory, but I got hit by the razor edge. Man.
AP at 50%.
I think they've solved me.
AP at 30%.
All right. Okay, we got few. Yeah, they have a lot of options. Don't oof, we won. I'm the first person perspective on this. I'm vaguely the protagonist. But yeah, the scythe, the... You know, I don't actually remember anything else they had. There was a scythe. I remember that. Yeah, scythe Truno. Makes you a menace at many ranges. And then the other guns they have, which I don't really remember. They didn't really play into it that much. Wait, I remember them having a charge laser thing. Laser. If we fight them again, I can check what weapons they have so I can remember that this time. It's not, but this is a person from earlier. I remember the very yellow Melander. Cool, tell me how it goes. Let's just hold on. There we are. Okay, I managed to save it, but I did not feel comfortable about that initial engagement. Okay. Whoa. That was a weird effect. Either way, we're through. You know what? I'm feeling all right. I feel like maybe I will be ready for the tournament. I'll put up a good standing. I've never done too well in tournaments, performance-wise. I'll beat like maybe one opponent, possibly zero. I'm good at Armored Core in like a casual competitive kind of way, but not in a competitive kind of way. There's like a whole echelon of skill and coordination that I have seen but never been. This person's pretty good with their shield technology.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Ooh, that was close. That was a close one. They're also doing just like annoying amount of chip damage over time to me, so I should perhaps evade more. Darn. Do you have a lot of missiles? Is that the case with you? How missiled are you? Because I sort of noticed the same. He would try and Truno, and I would double Truno, and I would just win the Truno off. Never got the chance to hit him while he was scything. R is back. And he's gotten even heavier weapons this time. R has been bulking up over the past 2 hours. Pretty good engagement. Just have to hit him a little bit. They're hiding. Ooh. Got him. Got the hit round the corner. That was funny. Almost there. Yeah, they're a little bit of a struggle. I'm actually kind of good at dealing with them because I can sort of just hover around them in a circle and their assault boost just turns into a weird orbit, which is great for me hitting them with the explosive thrower for a bit. So I can kind of juke around them in a joust kind of style. My kryptonite is like close range vertical kiting, just the bee swarming around me. I can't hit them, but they're hitting me with like a freaking exogen or whatever for 20 minutes and then I explode. That's my weakness. Got him. I wonder what core expansion this person is using insofar as I've never seen them actually use it. Oh, if that majestic killed, that would have been such a rude way to destroy them. Them stuck, stationary. I'm standing behind them with the bazooka to their back. That would have been real stylish, but also really, really mean. But also a little bit I was hoping for it. And we're back. I forgot to check their core expansion. Maybe I can trick them into using it. I guess trick isn't the word. I can sort of compel them to use it. They're probably using the core expansion in response to an enemy core expansion. They're very retaliatory in their core expansion. Possibly to a fault. Which makes me think that they're using assault armor, because why would you do that with any other core expansion? Oh, they used it! They losed it! Okay, so it's pulse armor. They're just really averse to using it. That's really cool intel. That's really interesting. I am now increasingly interested in the pilot of this AC. Their mindset. Their decision making. I want to know. Why did they use it there of all time? And why never elsewhere? They're running. I think they realized I cannot be engaged at close range or else they lose. But they lost. I feel like I've learned something a little bit about the psychology of my opponent. Really interesting stuff. Oh, it's you! We found you! You have a Majestic, you have a gun, you have two... Are those line missiles? The javelins? I couldn't tell. They were very much in, like, an awkward silhouette in the shadows. So I couldn't identify them. You missed. Oh, okay, they're the split missiles. Or at least one of them's a split missile. Oh, you got me.
AP at 50%.
Gotta get more energy. I'm gonna approach you. You hit the ground.
AP at 30%.
Yeah, 7 AP for that long. Not conducive to victory. I was experimenting earlier today with the possibility of using that bazooka instead. Unless I'm misunderstanding it, that is just the Majestic. I thought that was the Dafeng one for a second. But I thought I identified you as having the Majestic. Why did I change my mind? You missed. We reset. I anticipated your bazooka, and bazooka before you could bazooka. Oh, that's dumb. Bruno. Out of there. 1-1. Where'd you go? Oh, there you go. Like, it hit me with your hits. You ain't hitting me for nothing. Nope. Nope. Negatory. Objection! That was a good fight. Yeah, the moment you swapped to a sort of assault boost oriented playstyle, I gained the advantage pretty hard. At the start, you were dodging pretty good. My weakness is verticality. Back on the dunes. It's John Rubicon! Oh man. It's Rubijon. Rubicon John is going to be pretty stanced from what I can tell, which plays to my advantage as a Petra. Like so. That was a cool move where I jumped over them, bazooka downwards, and they got hit. That was nice and stylish. Oh, they got me with the 1-2. I do not know why they core expansion there. Maybe they thought they were closer? Are they a bot? I think they're a bot. Is John Rubicon a bot? Are there bots that play Armored Core in lieu of a real person? Because they were getting real stuck on that boulder. They just kept moving to their right, and they just kept having a boulder be there. Interesting. I mean, I did see one obvious bot. It was called Waste of Time, and all they did was a tank and jumped up and down in place for the entire match. But that's like an automated script. That's like press A 1,000,000 times. Moonlit. Shotgun. The Uzi thing, one of them. Split missiles, the fourth thing. Gotcha. Bazook. Gotcha. That was a cool move. I think I remember fighting an AC named Gestalt before. Possibly the same person. That. Bungled that as well. Okay, that was a little faster than I was expecting. I mean, it's not like the word Gestalt hasn't existed in other contexts than Nier. Also, odd choice to use Gestalt when, given the Armored Core situation, Automata might be a better choice. I think it's just a cool name on a cool AC. Tragically a little fragile. I'm occasionally a bungler. I have 4 shoes on Tidewater, which means if I forget to tie one, it's a lot more likely that I'll miss it. It's like, you gotta tie 4 shoes. I think humanity as a species is really have a lot of incentive to optimize shoe technology, because they have like the perfect amount of feet to make it worthwhile. If there were more feet, people would, like, it'd be way too many shoes. It wouldn't be worth it. And if you have less feet, you're not standing, you're basically a snake. And snakes basically have infinity feet because they glide along the ground. Kind of bungling my hits here. This person's pretty good at dodging. Done. Disenbungled. I, like, instinctively reacted to their core expansion by doing one of my own. I really should not have. It was a mistake.
AP at 50%.
Going for the kick was also a mistake. I should have just used the explosive thrower. Did they drop all of their weapons milliseconds before I destroyed them? Or did I imagine that? I think I imagined that. We're gonna have to look at the instant replay later. I will not look at the instant replay later, most likely. That makes sense to me. I don't know much about missile operation because I never really trusted missiles. They're slow, they're tracking, they're predictable, so I just assume my opponent will dodge them. And I realized that I could maybe use that to my advantage, like force them in a particular direction, time out their dodges to hit them with something else, but really I would just like to hit them. Well, I put my trust in bazookas, the high-speed tracking rail cannon of the True Nose, and an explosive thrower for good measure. I'm not going to bother firing the explosive throwers. I know I'm not going to hit. That was good discipline on my part, I would have to say. Maybe that'll hit. Nope. Gotcha! Pretty good. Pretty bad. Actually, that's fine. Doing like a cool drift move. Whoa! They stopped being in the air for a second. Neat. A little bit of latency. Oh yeah, a lot of latency. Don't tell me they're leaving the match. Okay, they're not leaving the match. It was just a regular lag spike. We don't have to worry about it. They're destined for that stagger.
50%.
Wait, I'm losing. Never mind. I won. Off they go. Oh, he transformed in a cloud to be more evasive. Oh, I forgot that was you. I completely forgot. I was just laser guided into the fight. Wow, I'm like a confluence of people in the community. Neat. Like, Tidewater was built for close range, just nonsense. It's my instinct. Ooh, you're back. The Pistol Wooger person. Away from the Wigger, away from the Wigger, away from the Wooger. I know where this is going. Solved it.
At 30%.
We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Wow, they have no help. Okay, now they have no help. Okay. Ooh, oh, hey, it's a corally lamb. That's a rare sight these days. I wonder how high in the air they will be today. We are in space after all. Oh yeah, looking pretty in space to me. Oh wait, I am mistaken. That is not the Coral Nebula. That is the regular Plasma Nebula. Interesting. I did not expect a Plasma Nebula. That is the Nebula, right? That's the correct name for that weapon. I'm not actually certain. That was a guess. Not that difficult. A lot of long-range lands that are a lot more devastating than that. Honestly, I got lucky that that particular opponent was not as optimized for long range as it could have been. One more to promotion. Ooh. Heavyweight, but long-range weapons. Interesting. Okay, so this is the heavyweight. We need to make sure that we're doing the heavyweight thing, which is walk backwards, hover backwards, do a little shimmy. All these things are good. Okay, we're good like this. Oh, I'm gone. Okay. I did not realize my ammunition or my health was that low. That's the laser cannon for you. Okay. Just sound careful. That's unfortunate. Also, did anyone have any theories on how to convert their name into pronounceable sounds? Because I couldn't really decipher anything. The rematch. Well, now I have a chance to decipher it. Because I can't. Like, look at that. It's like Kajiknik Aplak Ik with 3. Ike. Don't tell me that this is a known person in the community and that their name is bunch of letters. Alright. They shall be referred to as valence then. Take these electrons!
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Oh, darn it. Yeah! They weren't expecting it. Why is the corner of this map slightly diagonal? Like, it's not a sharp 90-degree corner. There's a 45-degree or 135-degree pair. 130? Yeah, 135. Like, they cut the corner off slightly. It's an interesting choice. No, but that's a lack of lazy. They beveled that corner. That was like they had to go out of their way to do that. They could have just used 2 walls. That's an example of FromSoft going out of their way to do something. Okay, well, I think I have the advantage here. Oh, that majestic. Oh, boy. Okay. And not dodge. Promotion phase. Okay, we're hitting an hour mark, so I'm going to run the ad break a little early. And it's going to be a real break. I'm not going to be here. I need to go deploy some frontier justice for a second. If you're here for the live stream, then you'll know what I mean. If you're watching the recording, there will be one fight that has been mysteriously cropped out. This is me acknowledging that. It is not a mistake. Let's go to commercial. Wait, hold on. I have to... I gotta hit the... I need a more automated BRB situation. Inconvenient. Yeah, you can still hear me menu and stuff, that's fine. There we go. I'll just wait out the ad in the casual silence. All right, welcome back. We return to do the things. It is the promotion phase for S rank. I'm going to start a prediction. Will I promote? That is the question. You are currently live watching this on Twitch. You can bet. Based on my performance, do you think I will succeed? Just to remind you of the stakes, there are going to be 10 fights. I need to win 3 or lose. Sorry, I need to win 8 of them. 8 of the next 10 fights. So if I win 8, I win. If I lose 3, I lose. First to happen. Now I'm gonna let you have betting information based on the first fight. I'm gonna start the fights. You'll still be able to bet for like a solid minute. That's fine. Yeah, I'm not too enthusiastic of reaching S rank. S rank is sort of where the fun kind of falls off a cliff in ranked sometimes. Because like, dang, if it doesn't just go to a slog of getting your butt kicked down to a low elo, etc., etc. Who do we have? It's onboarding. They're onboarding me into the dang S rank. This is not going well. If you have bet already, you may want to reconsider. Okay, hello onboarding. You're the onboarding team? Okay, cool. Nice to meet you. How you doing? Bad.
50%.
I'm out of the end.
30%.
I'm out of the end! Oh, the onboarding team is fierce today. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh. Boyo and Oyob. Stand here, they're gonna Vassan. There it goes. Oh no, they waited. They were patient. So close. Almost got one. But the onboarding is fierce. Okay, you know what? The prediction ended at some point. Let's see what the, Okay, yeah, it's 100% in the no category. Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair assessment. Now, it's not to say that I've never been in S rank before. I tend to get an S rank every season. But it might take a few tries. Still, though, getting the S rank is not the goal of this stream. The goal of this stream is to de-rust myself with Tidewater so that I can participate in the tournament tomorrow. That's what we're here for. And if I get my butt kicked out of the promotion phase, that's fine. Because it means I got stuff to learn, and by losing, I have hopefully learned a lesson. I agree. How did that miss? Oh, they probably shielded it, yeah. That makes sense. Darn.
At 30%.
Well, I lived. No, I didn't. Congratulations to all of you who voted no. It is very likely you will be getting your money back shortly. Yeah, I'm kind of left out, exposed and weak if I can't get Dagger invoked before I run out of EN. But I do sort of have a strategy regarding someone who's very shield oriented. You kind of need to have the attacks happen one at a time in like as even a sequence as possible to try and overload the shield so they can't use it anymore. You have to go from your sort of high-speed combo barrage-oriented approach to a more regular damage over time approach. Well, here's a light heavy. This is basically a box trot, yeah. They're box trot. Box trotting with a shield too? Diabolical.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Okay. We still got something to do. There's work to be done. Okay, let the shield strat take over. Never mind, I've been shot out of the sky. Okay. Okay, we got one! And it was against an S rank, too. S90, too. The Boxtrot has been defeated. Temporarily. It will return. I do agree with that. So, what's next? Who do we got? There's me in the parking lot. Contaminated City B Alpha is the parking lot. And, ooh, double linear, lightweight. Good opportunity. Let's see what we can do. I wonder if I should pay attention to when they're reloading. Did it. Okay, they've successfully learned how to fight me.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Let's reset for a second. Man. I got two weaknesses. People good at kiting and heavyweights. Let's try and chase them down to a particular location. That worked.
AP at 30%.
Ah, darn it. They kited me. Promotion has ended. Unfortunately. Well, here's to the outcome. Congratulations to nobody losing money. I don't appreciate you having 970 POG points of not believing in me. Yeah, I theorized that. Okay, here's a heavyweight. Let's do anti-heavyweight stuff. Interesting that they've chosen the Haldeman Yeah, but I've gotten into S rank. I can do it. Ah, I fell. Hey, I beat a heavyweight. Oh. Guess I was a little too hard on them. Ooh. Missile earshot thing. Alright. So they did get me with that earshot, which is unfortunate, but we survived. Ha! You missed. We still have opponents. We still have threats. We can still learn. Back at the city, Alpha. Domino, you're back. Hello. Welcome. How you doing? Ah, you missed. Okay, didn't actually miss. Never mind. That is indeed what the description on the RFC says. I'm just waiting. Cool. Kick! Why did I let that hit me? Got him. Yeah, a lot of my best successes in hitting my opponent is when they're very stationary. I think all my fighting against opponents today has primed me for that fight against Domino. Made me very patient, very waiting for a good opportunity to strike. And it all paid off because they tried to do big attacks on me and I just lived. Unstruck. The rematch. Nope, I'm up here. Oh, they canceled it. Very good. Okay. That's an example of it going very, very badly. I'm gonna walk forward slowly. That's my cue. Oh, that was a close one. That was a good fight. And it's not over yet. I'm gonna go that way. Good fight. I assume you're here because you're usually here, just sort of lurking and watching. No, that's a surprise. Welcome back from your work, Lark. I'm sorry you had a bad place today. I'm training against Domino / Necron to become a better AC pilot in preparation for the tournament tomorrow. Wait a minute, that's not Necron / Domino. They tricked me. So they're mostly containable. They're somewhat evasive, but that doesn't really help them when they don't have anything like strong to throw at me. Yeah. They were evasive and it didn't work, then they were aggressive and it didn't work. Solid showing though. Ooh, C2529 Rume, Dragon Wasp, another bee. Was it somebody, the lamb, yellow lamb from earlier was also a wasp. Good start.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Too slow. That was a good engagement though. Lots of darting around, they were able to overwhelm my offensive. Worked well for them. Mission accomplished. And by snuffing out someone else's promotion into A rank, we regain our promotion into S rank. Funny how that works. Alright, so let's reboot that prediction. Promotion phase is back. I saw that go from 0 to 1.4k. Are you going all in on no again? Yep, there's that predicted no. Come on, you want to use your points for something? We have this cool rectangle thing here which has colors on it. You could use them there. Oh, we have someone who voted 10 for yes. Likely to bring home a... You don't even get... You'll get 10 points. You only get something if people voted yes. If it's just all in no, it's just a bank. You don't even get an interest rate. You're gonna steal 10 points from who I can only assume is Lark. Oh, hey. Domino showed up. They're in the chat now. Great. Hello! Those were some good fights, by the way. Alright, there's enough time in the prediction left to just sort of go. I'm going. I think this promotion phase will be my final fight series for today. Okay, now it's a the believers. It's now 10,000 to 1.4 thousand. Lark, I am so sorry. You are losing all of that very likely. Statistically, that was a bad choice. I'll fight though. Oh, that would have fought anyway, but I'm fighting. Here's Valence, back again. Careful.
AP at 30%.
I ran out of EN to dodge. But I fought them back to no health. We do this. Go ahead.
AP at 30%.
The chip. We're in this. almost had it. It's a bad start for you. That was a long wait. I feel like the pressure is on because there's so much money on the line. Not real money, but like pod points money. Okay, Energy Master in the lightweight category. Also the laser rifle, you don't see that a lot. Or at least I don't. See how this goes. Got him. Okay, so I think I need to stay more grounded against this opponent. Just a quick boost to dodge the K missiles. Oh, I got him. First win in promotion. This promotion. We can proceed. We can move. Whoa. It's almost me. Cool.
AP at 30%.
Huh. I'll be honest, another weakness I have is low orbit missile silos. Alright, I'll stoop to your level.
AP at 50%.
How did that coral missile not hit me?
At 30%.
Ah, I've lost. Clark, I'm sorry. You're going to be losing your monies. Hog points. Oh no, it's even more me! They took me and put two me's together to make like a double me. Get down here, you chump. You living? No, the tracking missile! Okay. Ay, 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 ay. This doesn't even decide victory, it just decides defeat or not.
AP at 50. AP at 30%.
No! It's over. I failed. Oh, this is so much money changing hands. Congratulations on your brand new 10,000 pod points. How will you spend it? May I recommend spamming it on the expand channel redeem. Alternatively, you could do some drawing in the Excel's chat. I made one dark yellow. Congratulations. Okay, we have fallen. All right, to top it off at like a thing. Let's try and do a team fight. See if that still works. We got one earlier today. Let's see if we get another. I'm gonna rotate slowly. Oh, that makes sense. I guess that explains why I got a fight earlier and why I might not get a fight now. Gotta love a slowly rotating object. I'll give it 30-ish more seconds. And nothing. Okay. Guess we gotta do that earlier. In that case, instead, I will end us off by fighting as Joyous Guard for a little bit. In ranked. Odds of success are low. Just the one, mind you. E1H903. E1H90 me. This mirror is Joyous Guard looking slightly more like scuffed up than usual. In the literal sense of it has like marks on it. Okay, fair exchange. Darn it. I got hit by the lag laser. Darn. Alright, unfortunate, but that's sort of how it be. Actually, if it's going to be in intervals of 2, I don't want to upset my progress. So let's do another one. Just real quick. But this one's the last one for real. Ooh, this is not going to go well. Very explicitly not going well as we speak. Okay, good. So with that correction, we are still good to go. Everything's fine. Everything's good. I had to focus, but I won. Joyous Guard saves the day. Okay, with that, as we finish up the training, I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. Will it be more Armored Core to train? I don't know. I might just train on my own. Maybe I'll do a special stream where it's the tournament itself. Who knows? That might just be a lot of sitting in the testing room waiting for my turn. But you know, that might be a fun change of pace. Now, the way I'm gonna go. I'm Exception. This isn't TV. Have a good day, and good night.